Most people tend to think of Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian as the big three credit bureaus. But what if I told you that was only the tip of the iceberg? And they're really part of a bigger network of consumer reporting agencies, otherwise known as CRAs, that all tend to work and communicate together. Consumer reporting agencies are all required to follow federal law under something called the FCRA, which is the Fair Credit Reporting Act. The other thing most people don't know is that these CRAs also talk to each other to verify information amongst each other. So let's dive into the world of credit reporting, and I'll show you how to take control of your financial story. We'd like to say what's up to everybody again. My name is Remy Franklin, Remy Exordinary, Mr. XO for show, and I am the founder of XO Pathways. XO meaning extraordinary, extraordinary meaning being different, accomplishing goals by doing the unusual. So first, let's clear up some terminology. What we call credit bureaus are actually consumer reporting agencies, otherwise known as CRAs. These agencies collect, store, and share your financial data with lenders, employers, and insurers. Now, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, or the FCRA, is a federal law that governs how these consumer reporting agencies store and use your data. This law is your shield as a consumer. It ensures that your information is reported fairly, accurately, and gives you a chance to challenge the mistakes of the consumer reporting agencies. Speaking of rights, did you know you have the right to check your credit report for free every year? But we'll come back to that. So now let's just talk about the other players of this game. So when most people think of credit bureaus, of course, it's TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian that comes to mind, and these are the bureaus that most lenders use to assess your credit worthiness. These agencies compile your credit reports based on your financial data that they gather, and they calculate your credit score based on the information that is reported. Now, that is the information that lenders, credit card companies, landlords, and employers are looking at when they are looking to check out your credit worthiness. But here's the thing. Those three bureaus, or consumer reporting agencies, are not alone. If you have ever heard of somebody being denied a bank account or a delayed loan decision, it's a great chance that that information came from somebody other than the major three bureaus. So, as by now you have probably guessed it, that there are more working behind the scenes that you may not know who they are. They are networking, gathering, collecting, and sharing your financial data as well. For example, there's a CRA by the name of LexisNexis. They are normally the ones that provide information on judgments, liens, and bankruptcies, things that is tied to your public information. Then you have a CRA by the name of ChexSystems. ChexSystems is responsible for your banking data. So imagine if you ever had accounts closed with a negative balance and you never paid them, more than likely that is being reported to ChexSystems. Then you have Innovis, I don't know how you say it, but they are normally responsible for tracking all kinds of different alternative data. And then there is SageStream. SageStream is now actually a part of LexisNexis, I believe, but they are more responsible, or used to be responsible, for verifying your identity information as well as some other criteria that lenders are looking for. Now, why does it matter? Because the smaller CRAs are often used to confirm or supplement the information that the big three report. And just like the major consumer reporting agencies, they have to follow the FCRA as well. Therefore, that means you also have the right to dispute and correct errors that are reporting on their reports as well. Now, why should you care? Let's paint a picture. Imagine that you are applying for a loan and you are thinking that your credit report is spotless. Come to find out that ChexSystems had an error on their credit report and you didn't even know that they was being pulled by that lender or whoever you applied for that credit with. Or maybe LexisNexis had an old bankruptcy still reporting that was no longer valid. See, it's these kind of errors and mistakes that could hold you back from being able to attain credit, get a mortgage, or in some cases, even being able to get your job. See, the FCRA, Fair Credit Reporting Act, gives every consumer the chance to get a free report from each one of the consumer reporting agencies. Now, once again, most people only focus on the big three: TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. But it is your right by law. You can get your report through any of them. And here's a quick tip. If you are in the disputing process, I would recommend that you get a hold of the other data that is in your other consumer reporting agency reports. If you're not doing that, then one of the things that I recommend is to freeze them. And that cuts off some of the communication that they may or may not have. Now, let's bring it all together. You have the right to monitor your credit and correct the mistakes to make sure that your financial story is showing as accurate as it's supposed to be by law. But rights only matter if you use them. So let me leave you with a plan of action today and something special you could take advantage of. After so long of me creating my own softwares and other things to help you guys out, I have a free credit repair software that will allow you to fix your credit yourself in less than 5 minutes. The link will be in the description below. Understand, the more proactive you are, the more control you can have over your credit and your financial future. So drop a comment below if you have ever had to deal with one of these lesser known consumer reporting agencies. And hey, let me know how that went for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the bell so you won't miss the next time I upload. Remember, your credit report is your story. Make sure it's being told the right way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Blessings.